It's 7:40. Good morning. A little bit later than yesterday in terms of going out for my waiver day. It's an overcast morning. Have a look out there. You've got no real rush to get out there when it's like this. It's just, it's going to be the same when I'm out there, or if I went now or if I went later. So instead, I want to show you my new desk setup. You know what? I'm going to put a light on here. My streaming light's going to go on. It's going to blast us all with light, but at least we'll see my new desk setup. So the reason, so let's put this light on as well. That's probably better. So the reason I've got this desk is a couple of reasons. When I was streaming from the smaller regular IKEA desk, my chat window, which is this guy here, was on this side. And so when I would look at the chat to talk, I would be looking the wrong way for the giver. So whoever's watching would see my eyes look that way, but the chat's actually that way. So I fixed that by putting the chat on this side. But to do that, I needed to rearrange this big thing, this center divider, which is where I keep kind of just various items of crap. That was over this side, and the reason it was over this side is because of the natural lay of the land here, right? So that was a better spot for it. But now it's on this side, it all fits in much better. But I did have a small issue, and that issue is my background prop here and my background light. Because you know, when I'm streaming, I like to have pretty much, it's kind of like, it's about this angle here where you see that, and you see my bedroom lamp, and you see my bed, and you don't see my breakfast. But so I wanted to have that set up again, but to do that I had to have my desk moved slightly to the left, and to have access, mainly the problem was the microphones. So these mic stands from Rode, the PSA one, they have to have enough clearance between the wall, so when you want to move this and position it, it doesn't kick back and smack into the wall. Same with this guy, which I use to mount the camera, the exact same stand. It needs to be free movable and be able to pull out across here, across the front of my iMac. And also a secondary mic here for a guest. So if we have a guest that can come and sit here, I can move over to there and they can use this mic until I get a secondary PSA 1. And there was another situation that I had to factor in here, and that's this guy. See the cables coming out of up here? These are my cables from the MIMO antenna, the 4G extender, and previously they were sort of snaking around. When this thing was up here, these cables would snake around and come down the back and pump into my 4G antenna. But now I've got it like a Dr. Emmett Brown. You got a permit for that, Doc? Oh yeah, it's right here in my upper pocket. So they come through up here and all the way down, back around and into the modem. And yeah, I'm pretty well set here now to do more of a, well, the streaming itself isn't going to be any easier or any quicker, but that's not what I did this for. I did this for layout. The idea was that I can eventually have a secondary person sitting next to me as a guest. The idea further from that is to have a completely separate room somewhere to stream from, and I want to eventually have like a H3 podcast setup where it's